Hey out there. How y'all doing tonight? Hey Haley. Love your new Twitch pic. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. It's just some old thing that I color tinted to pink. Called it a day. Some just messy, abstract paint stuff. You know. Nothing too major. I think what I'm doing tonight on this is just completely improvising. I honestly do not know what's gonna come out of me right now. I'm just gonna kind of do some splashes of color tinting, some ink, some paint, and just have fun with it. See what comes out. But thanks for redeeming that painting stream. It's gonna be a blast. I don't know. Probably gonna have to have a significant amount of drawing time. Drying time. Hey, Alex. Hey. Don't like the new icon. Aw. I thought it was time for a change, you know? I can always put my face back up at any old time, you know? Any old time. But yeah, we got this beautiful, clean, pristine sheet of Yupo paper. It is, as you can see, it's transparent. I have some paper around it to keep the mess off the table. It is. Haley redeemed a painting stream on, oh god, it was Thursday night? But we still did Among Us last night, and then I was gonna do Minecraft tonight, but instead I get to play around with some paint. Well, I'm gonna be doing lots of ink tonight. We're gonna be messing around with ink, but I'm probably gonna have some paint in there too. I've got a limited color palette. My color palette is white, purple, blue, with like a tinge of red. But mostly it's gonna be like blue purple, and probably little bits of white and red. So I'm just gonna kind of play around with that. I'm gonna start with alcohol inks. So, hello. I don't know. I'm just gonna basically feel it out. Usually when I start a new painting, I kind of just play around and add pigment to a surface. And then from there, I kind of sketch and see what I can come up with. You know, I'll get like the composition down and then I'll kind of sketch into it on like a separate sheet of paper. Sometimes I don't even do that. Sometimes I just wing it. So, I don't know. It's been a while since I've started something like brand spanking new. So, it's going to be interesting. But we're going to start with some blue alcohol ink. This is Pinata Color. You did, Haley. Congrats. That's awesome. This is a Pinata Color blue alcohol ink, and alcohol ink has a really interesting effect on Yupo paper. It kind of spreads in a really organic manner, like it doesn't just go out normally like a drop would. Yeah, that's really cool, Haley. I have not used this ink in a long time, so I hope that it still is like functional. But basically, I'm just gonna take some droplets. Oh, I might have to like unclog the nib. Oh, there we go. So essentially, this is gonna take a long time to dry, so seems like it's mostly just a normal ink, like the alcohol's dried. But we basically just add that in. Let me give it a good shake. It's also a really good like pigment, like it's pretty strong, so when I put like white over it, it's still gonna color what's on top of it, which is really neat. Yeah, it looks like maybe, I mean I still smell the alcohol in it, but it's not, I think some of it's kind of separated because they're kind of old, but it's all good because really I'm just going for the pigment. Oh my god, I do need something to unclog these. Wonder if I have a pen somewhere. Working on getting the blue coins. Oh, and sunshine? Oh god. That is a task and a half. Yeah, it's not really functioning the way it should. Let me just take my brush. Ooh, what's going on there? It's dusty. Hey, Sean does. Hi, and have a good stream. I'm gonna go to bed. Right on. Enjoy bed. Thanks for popping in and saying hello and well wishing. Damn, I don't really have anything to unclog this. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna look for something. One moment. Okay. Hey, Blue Draws. So I found this little rubber wire coated, or this wire rubber coated twist tie. I think this might unclog these nibs pretty well. It's been so long since I've used these. I'm back. Let's see. Anyway, this is all just like base painting anyway, so. If things don't fully pan out, it's fine. It's actually drying quicker than I thought it would. Yeah. I mean, it's sort of got some alcohol left in it. Not really that much. But I'll work with it. Let's add like a stripe of white. Come on. How y'all doing tonight, Blue? And Sean? Well, Sean, you're going to bed. But Blue, hope you're having a great night. Saturday night. Yeah, this one's like completely clogged. Like I'm gonna burst it. This is what happens when you don't use your materials for a very long time. Damn it. Let me try another color. We'll come back to white. I can always pop the top off of it and just like let it really flow onto there. Doing good, just chilling? Nice. Same here. Alright, this is sangria. So kind of a deep purplish red. Okay, that one's coming out just fine. So it's the white. So we're just going to kind of dab that in a little. So I'm basically just laying a color base right now. Just a little bit of color to mess around with. How was Among Us? Among Us was different last night. I've had better Among Us nights. Among Us, I got like trolled, so Among Us brings out the trolls. Alright, just a little bit of red. Mod problems. It wasn't really something that could be handled on the spot. It was kind of something I had to mediate, and then it just kind of spiraled pretty quickly. Alright, I got the lid off of this, so let's just dump like a pretty hefty chunk of white. It looks like the alcohol is completely separated out of the white, so... yeah, it's all good. It's fine. You can't get along with everybody, you know? It's just one of those parts of life. Among Us brings in younger viewers. I would kind of agree with that to some, like, younger randoms for sure. Oh my god, this one's like sealed. Oh my god, I can't even open it. I think it's just hard to gauge the group dynamics of people, so when you have a group of people who are like completely disparate personalities, things can go awry. Alright, we got some silver. And I'm gonna do some more blue. Random people came into your chat. Yeah, I got like a handful of follows yesterday from Among Us, but they're kind of like flighty viewer types, you know. Well, there we go. Finally, some reaction. That's what I wanted, was that kind of thing, but we're gonna lose that. Anyway, I need to spread some of this shit out, so I'm essentially just getting some color on here. Then I want to take my brush. Are you testing the paints and colors? Pretty much. These are inks, so they're drying actually way quicker than I thought they would. Basically, I'm just messing around. I'm gonna blend some of these inks. The blue is drying like almost instantly. It's really weird. I'm just applying, basically I'm just gonna apply like kind of a random color base. I'm deciding on my palette, which is kind of a blue, purple, white little deal. With a smidge of red. Probably should get some more white on here. White seems to be the one that's like the most agreeable. Yeah, I don't want to go into like the whole situation on stream because I don't really, you know, it's not really the place for it. But I was just really disappointed by somebody that I played with last night. Things just escalated really quickly, and it was like out of my control, out of my hands, even though it was happening like right in front of me. Yo, J Cena. Alright, we're gonna need... actually, let's do some like regular white ink instead of the alcohol ink. Can I see the full completed painting from last time? Yeah, it's on my Twitter. Here, I can pull up the... ooh, oh my god, I just had a hard C. Yeah, I'll pull up the Twitter tweet. The tweet. Here it is. There it is. Anyway, we got some... we'll just do some regular white kind of in here. Maybe some regular other inks. I know, I wish I was on Twitch more during the day to catch streams, but honestly, it's just so hard for me to hop on here in the middle of the day because my husband gets home, and I just try to devote some time to him when he gets here, you know? So I'm usually on like morning and evening when he's getting towards sleepy. Alright, we got some iridescent ink. I can't get any ink in the dropper. The dropper clogged, I swear. I'm just gonna dip the brush in it. Screw it. We don't need a dropper. This is like a pearlescent blue. So Pink, what are you trying to paint? Right now, this is literally just applying a base painting so that I can sketch something on top of it. So I don't even know right now. I know it's gonna be like a landscape, abstracted thing, but I don't know what it will end up being yet. I kind of start with this free phase where I just don't really worry about that yet, you know? Just lots of color application to kind of ease me into the process and kind of cover the canvas. And then I might sketch on top of it. This ink is like super thin. Let's do a big iridescent blob. I don't know. You know, I guess I have a weird method. I don't know. We're gonna see. Blathers would be proud to display. Aw. I did. I changed my profile picture. Here, we're gonna grab a nice big brush, spread that out. I want to keep some dark spots in there, so I'll try not to go over everything. I think I'll go back in with some alcohol ink once I get more coverage. Let's take... Yeah, I kind of wanted something different, you know? Like, I'd had that profile picture for a couple months, you know? I feel like a picture refresh is not a bad thing to do every few months on media profiles. My ink is like kind of whack right now. Alright, I'm gonna add some dark blue. See purple? Yes. It's a pretty... All these ones that I'm applying right now are like iridescents. This is like a indigo iridescent, pretty much. It looks dark, but when it spreads, it turns basically completely translucent. So... I like this color though, so I'm gonna add a lot of it. "10 a.m. gotta pray." Good luck, JC. Enjoy the prayer. Yeah, that's pretty. I need to add some more white. I think I'm just gonna add white acrylic paint. Go kind of ham on it. All right. Oh my god, this container. All my containers are so hard to open. It's because I never use them. You messed up your sleeping schedule? Yeah, mine's pretty messed up. I took a nap today. I took a nap from about 2 p.m. to 4:30-ish, something like that. So I have a feeling I'll be pretty much wide awake to 4 a.m. Alright, I'm gonna get a hefty amount of white. This is a really kind of thick white, because this container is like, oh, 3/4 empty. It's like basically, well, you can't really tell, but it's pretty empty. So it's pretty chunky. It's a good base to get texture. You got a set of ink for Christmas, have no idea what to paint with them. I find like plants are really fun to paint with really thin paints and inks because they're pretty responsive to... Oh my god, I need napkins, hold on. Yeah, I think plants are kind of an easy thing to use inks for, or use inks for plants, however you would say it. Alright, I don't want to get my headphone in this, so I just got a really thick white paint. This is going to help just kind of flatten everything. Then I'm going to go back after the white. So what's interesting is the alcohol inks and the inks in general are going to tint the white, so I really don't have to use a ton of it. This is basically just the base. So I guess I'm making another blue painting. But I am gonna, like, it's not gonna be monochrome like the last one. I'll probably add in at least some purple and like a little bit of red pink. So I kind of want this light, airy base. It feels like sky. Maybe I'll do something that's kind of like Zeal and Chrono Trigger, like a little Sky Kingdom thing. I think might be kind of cute. Yo! Oh my god! What was that? Holy. Boop, boop, boop. Thank you! Oh my god, I gotta play that again. Thank you for the donation. I didn't see the name on it, but I'm gonna go check right now. Oh my god, I should have eaten before I started streaming. The food, the hunger is real. Anyway. We're lightening up all of this blue. We've got plenty of blue on here. Keep this brush wet so it spreads nice and easy. Honestly, it's covering up the alcohol ink more than I thought it would. Let's see. Let me give you a proper thanks. Oh. Okay, well that name. That name. Aw. That's sweet. Oh my god, YouTube is shitting all over me right now. Stop it, YouTube. Stop it. YouTube. Why? Anyway, thank you for the art supply donation. That's very sweet. Alright. Oh wait, no, this is the wrong video. Okay. Now we're going into JRPG Musical Nostalgia Volume 1. Thanks, YouTube. YouTube user The Lore of Things. So I want to give credit to the person who actually made this playlist. Because I did not. If you do a Zelda piece, I'd buy it. You know, I've thought about doing video game art. One of the things I was really interested in doing was like painting people's town maps, you know? Like Animal Crossing town maps. That's something I've considered, but not like, I haven't actually done my own. I'd have to do my own as like a test, you know? All I'd have to do is basically grid it. Like, underlay some grid paper, trace the town, and then, you know, paint it with cute details and colors. I don't know what I would do for a Zelda piece. I kind of want to, like, I'm a little shy and hesitant about doing, like, Nintendo IPs, you know? Because if anyone would go after an artist for doing using a visual representation of their image, it would be Nintendo. I did. I had a Beartown sketch. I never painted it, though. Never painted it. Anyway, once we get this down, I'm going to do some more ink droplets. See how those turn out. More purple. This needs more purple. So just filling the space. That is literally all I'm doing. Yo! Random boring person, aren't we all? Thank you for the follow. Respect the name. That's my new motto when I see a very memorable name pop in here. Respect the name. Yeah, I did a Beartown sketch. I have it somewhere. I could probably pull it out and show it. But I would have to dig for it. Okay. So this is gonna have to dry a little bit. Did I miss a spot? Feels like I missed a spot on the left there. Feels kind of bare right here. Little bit. Let's just go a little whiter. Guess I can layer in some more white. Okay. Hello! Thank you for the follow, I do appreciate that. Hope you enjoy me completely making shit up on the fly tonight, because I have no plan for this painting yet. I kind of start this way with just, you know, a little improvised color field, and then go from there. Let's do more purple. Purple was pretty. My droppers are failing me hardcore right now. Alright, let's see. Ooh, oh my god. First drop of the night. Where did that go? On the floor. Oh my god. Whoopsie. Good thing I'm always in my pajamas. And the floor is just like some cheapo laminate garbage. All right. Was either you or Bob Ross. Oh my god. Me or Bob Ross. I'm honestly flattered. I know Bob can knock a painting out in about half an hour. For me, take a half hour, multiply it by about 500 times. That's about how long it takes me to finish a painting. I'm very slow, but that's just the way I work. But I am honestly very appreciative of you checking me out. I love that there's people who've like kind of fallen into Twitch by finding Bob Ross streams, because Bob Ross was one of my bombs as a kid. Alright, so kind of want to just take a big brush and like really go over it. Got a nice big rough and dry bamboo brush. So we're just going to take that. Don't really want to get it wet. And I kind of want a couple different color options here. So let me add in some pink. I didn't do pink yet. Smidge of pink. More purple and blue. Oh my god, I'm just gonna dump it in here, you know? Whatever. Probably why I can't open these so well. But it's okay. It's fine. Alright, we got an indigo blue. These are all pearlescent, so I'm gonna kind of blend these in with the white as I go. Just haphazardly. Oh my god, this Tactics music is sending me. I should replay Tactics. It's kind of a very slow game, though. I feel like it requires a lot of grinding, but I enjoy it. You're on Serena Beach. Oh my god, that level. Isn't that the one with the mana rays that like keep separating? I think that was one of the main reasons I stopped playing Sunshine, like on my original playthrough when I was a teen. That's the haunted hotel, right? I think I have that right. Alright, so we're just not even gonna worry. Oh, I'm gonna have to get it wet at some point. Oh, that is the one. That's what I thought. It's a cool level. The manta rays kind of... I mean, I haven't ever replayed it, but I do remember the manta ray part being kind of maddening. Alright, I am gonna have to wet it just a little bit. Keep this spread nice and smooth. I don't want, like, lumps yet. And I've got to blend. just do a hefty coating of white. Alright, I think I want to drop in... Oh, hey, Kid Knives. No audio, but hello anyway. Let's see. Let's do a little bit of red. I want to pop a teensy bit of red in here. Whoop. You're loving my beautiful smear of paint. Take a sip. I can do that. Cheers. All right, this brush is getting a little rough. It's gonna need a good cleaning now. Which kind of takes it out of commission for a minute while it dries. A day where I actually use big brushes. Alright, we're good on that one for now. We'll just go to the next biggest. This one's got a more structured bristle, but it'll be fine. Ooh. Damn, that bamboo brush was shedding. Alright, switch to blue. Mix them in. All right. Do a little more purple over here. Let's just blend this with water into the top. The transition's not as hard. The good thing about Yupo paper is if this was normal paper right now, this would be rippling like crazy because of all the water I've been adding to it. But since it's Yupo paper, it's plastic, there's really no ripple or bend in the paper at all. It's so nice. Remember Lolly from that Reddit video? I do. Poor traumatized baby. Alright. That kind of feels good. Kind of feels like it is a... I mean, obviously there's a horizon line. Kind of want to just sprinkle in more color. Poor Lolly. That video was haunting. She was shaking. She was shaking and quaking. I'm wondering, where do I want to put... I'm thinking like multiple suns. Or moons. Maybe they're moons. Let's use a smaller brush. That one's a little too chunky for the job. Let's go to something with a little more accuracy and control, just to give it a nice shape. I haven't done anything with multiple moons yet. Yeah, I'm thinking this is nighttime. Have you played Golden Sun? You know, I have not. I have not played Golden Sun. But I have heard good things, and I've never actually watched it either. I've heard good things about it, though. Like, I've heard it discussed quite a lot. And usually the discussions I've read on it are, really like, more, they fall more on the positive side. I mean, I have all the PS1 RPGs on my Switch. I could eventually stream those, but I really want to finish any Zelda titles I have before I commit to that, you know? Because it's really easy to get sucked into a Final Fantasy. And obviously I don't finish games very quickly. I mean, how long have I been on Wind Waker now? Like 2 months or something? It's been a while. Almost 2 months. Alright, so the question is, what do I see here? What is emerging? Does it feel more like a bay? Is it a full-on ocean? It does feel like water. So I think I kind of want to roll with water for now. But I don't know if I want to keep like a bunch of water. Like, I kind of want to do just a big open bay with maybe like mountains on the sides or tall trees or something. Okay, just switch to Legend of Dragoon music. Maybe I should let it dry a little bit before I try to add stuff on it. It's probably a good idea. Well, yeah, it kind of starts, you know? It's kind of just an intuitive process. I kind of want to let it dry for maybe 10 minutes. Come back to it. So I'll just sit here and chat and whatnot for a minute. Let it dry, let it chill, let it do its thing, and I can look at it and ponder. Honestly, a lot of the beginning, excuse me, a lot of the beginning stages of my paintings involve me just staring at them for like long periods of time, kind of figuring things out. Would you say you can paint as good as Bob Ross? No, I wouldn't say that. Bob Ross is fast and he's pretty good at like impressionistic realism. He's very methodical. I'm not very methodical. I'm kind of the opposite of methodical. Kinda. This is drying relatively quickly though. Like I can touch, like semi-dry to the touch. It's slightly tacky. So what's going on? Are y'all playing Animal Crossing tonight? What are you playing? I know, Alex, you're doing Sunshine. Haley, how did your Dead by Daylight go today? Did you win some matches? I'm assuming you're more of a survivor than a killer. To me, that would make sense. I kind of want the scale of this one to be more far away. Like usually my paintings feel like everything's very up close. I kind of want this one to be like zoomed out. You know? How are these doing up here? It's pretty dry. Hey, Scooterific. Welcome on in. Yo! Death Curse, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I am listening to some JRPG music and letting this dry for a moment. Come back to it in a little bit. Lots of people disconnected in a match. What, like one particular match? Or like over and over different matches? Sometimes I'm sure in that game, like, there's survivors who will like see a certain killer. Oh, hey! Kirsty's husband. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Oh, okay, it was different matches. Sometimes I'm sure survivors see, like, they don't want to play against a nurse. So if they see there's a nurse killer or something, they'll just leave. You know? Ah, artist formerly known as Andrew Weiss. Good to know. I wish we could. Can we have Twitch notes? I wish I could assign a note to your name that says formerly Andrew Weiss. Is that possible? Oh, we can do a little nicknames. Interesting. Let me see how this looks when I add a little nickname. I've never done that. See if it pops up with like your nickname name instead of your actual name. It does. Oh, cool. Interesting. Didn't know Haley was streaming when you saw it. She was done. Haley did some Dead by Daylight today. Oh my god, there's a bamboo brush hair in here. There it is. Okay, I got it. Good. Alright, I could probably sketch a little bit. I kind of want to get a piece of paper and sketch, though. I don't really want to, like, commit to sketching on the painting yet. Kind of want to, like, sketch on paper. Let me go grab a sheet of paper real quick. I'll be back in, like, 2 seconds. What's up? Oh. Oh, you were counting. I'm back. This is dry, so we're fine. I think this spiral notebook will be... What's all this? Oh my god, this sketchbook is so old. Some hodgepodge bagage. You're invisible? Yeah. I forgot to bring myself back up. Thank you for reminding me. Alright. So, essentially, it's split in half. We got the bigger moon. Got the smaller moon. Want to do some clouds. Have you ever done digital art? Not really. I mean, I took a graphic design class in college, But I wouldn't say I excelled at it, honestly. I mean, I don't know, and it's been so long now that I don't think I remember any of the things I truly learned. And I wish, like, I don't have good software. I don't have any Adobe. Right now I'm running the newest Mac operating systems, which apparently don't play well with Adobe because Apple's fucking stupid. Alright, so this is basically what I got. Oh, let's make this line a little more noticeable. I'm thinking like a bay. So, kind of closed in at the horizon line. And this thing that kind of angles upward, maybe? I'll have like a little mountain kind of thing going on there. Sorry if you're not talking much. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, lurk away. Chatting is totally optional. Enjoy the lurk and the relaxation. I appreciate the just hanging out. Just being here is good enough for me. In one chip, most Adobe products are working. They're working on an Apple Silicon version now. Last I heard, like, Adobe, because it's like a 32-bit app, like it's not running properly on like Catalina and Big Sur and anything later than that. It's like the last 2 years of operating systems. But I honestly haven't read into it in a couple months. Oh, you just tested something for work. Oh, okay. So if we do a bay, this basically is gonna have this kind of wavy number. Something like that. Then we got our nice water horizon right in the middle. Should I make one of these? No, well, I guess if I did moons, wouldn't they both be on like the same phase all the time? If they're that close together, they probably would. I don't know if I really want to do a crescent moon. I like circles. As y'all probably know, every painting I do has got a pretty prominent circle in it somewhere. I do like this bay. Maybe like a cute little island is in there too. It's like a little bridge to it, maybe. I think it'd be really interesting to have the organic shapes of the landscape kind of juxtaposed with maybe like grid lines for streets and cities and stuff. So maybe like the water and the mountains and stuff, the sky is very organic, but then like all of this down here can be this kind of partitioned road grid kind of thing. Hey, Bubble Kitty. When you pay attention to the dialogue in Sunshine, sometimes you catch things you didn't notice before. It's a surprisingly dark game, isn't it? Could we trick you? I mean, lead you toward the source of the problem. I feel like Mario games are subtly filled with dark humor. How would I make interesting looking city streets? It's like random grids. Kind of like a map. And then maybe it just kind of goes into wilderness. As you get close to the mountains, you can do kind of like a squiggly. Eating spaghetti. Oh my god, pasta actually sounds really fucking good to me right now. Oh my god, that sounds like it would totally hit the spot. I haven't had pasta in a minute. I want like a nice hearty spaghetti with like a bunch of veggies. Sometimes like chicken spaghetti is really good. I wish my husband could eat red tomato sauce. He can't eat it. Gives him like insta heartburn. Oh my god, maybe I should make some ramen or something. I know I'm gonna be up at least another 3 hours. But my goal is to never eat on stream. Never ever. Alright, let's darken these lines. Lots of streamers eat on stream. I know. I know. Some of us are like shy eaters, you know? Like, I'm fine with like my husband watching me eat, but I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like I'm also a really fast eater. Like I take bites that are way too big. So sometimes... Alright, I'm just gonna add like some trees. Kind of little bits there. One of the streamers you watch usually orders his food on stream and eats. I mean, I'm not like, it depends on what they're eating. Some things I can't watch people eat like at all. Some things I'm okay with, like chips and stuff, little crunchy bits, snacks are fine. But if I were to have to like watch or listen to someone eat like cereal or spaghetti or like something really mushy, I don't know. It just, it's too much. Alright, that feels like it It gets too big too fast. It's too big. Gotta stay small. Keep the scale small. Alright, so gridded. So there would obviously be like a road along the coastline, right? I'll have that kind of go straight across. Kind of make it curve up there and then come around. I don't want to get like too granular with it because then it'll look like like something ridiculous, like too crazy. So I gotta keep it kind of simple. And the road thing may not pan out. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, that could get really janky and messy really quickly. Why is everyone into UFC? Honestly, I don't know. I mean, it's a sport, you know? It's just another sport. It's the same reason people are into like RuPaul's Drag Race or any competition of any kind, you know? Same principle. It's distraction, it's like a diversion of energy in a kind of a healthy way, you know? Maybe if I just do This is why I sketch on paper first once I get the thing. Because this could go a million different directions. It almost feels like it would be something like Manhattan, like it would just be loaded with skyscrapers or something. Like these kind of jagged, square lines all over the place. This is, oh, it switched to Final Fantasy IV. Yeah, that's kind of cute. A little like jagged city kind of lines on there. I like that idea. You watch Pokemon VGC and TCG. It's all about the competitiveness and love for the sport. Yeah, like I watched a lot of StarCraft 2 back in the day. That was one of the things, like, where I kind of discovered Twitch was StarCraft 2, like competitive. I really like started watching Twitch consistently around like 2016 though, 2015. Never watch esports on Twitch. I don't really anymore. I mean, I'll watch some things here and there, but most esports types games don't really appeal to me a whole lot, you know? 8 more coins on Serena Beach. Started at 13. Oh, so you're not, did you say you were using a guide? Also, cooking stream when? Oh my god. I'd have to let my husband do the cooking stream. I can't cook. I just follow a recipe. There's no way. No. Alright, so if I do a city, then I will have to do some kind of bridge. There's gonna have to be multiple bridges, so let's do like a smaller island over here. And then this one can have just a couple, like a smattering of buildings, not a whole lot. Like a nice park or lake on it. Something kind of basic. And we can have like this double bridge set up. So this can connect to that, and that can connect back to the mainland in 2 spots. Something like that. Should make a stream day just for Mario Kart nights. Are you gonna join us again, Haley? I would love that. You're really good at Mario Kart. The only reason you weren't winning a bunch is because we have frantic items. You are like legit scary. You only watch Pokemon VGC as far as esports go. Other than that, mainly the mobile games. Anything Pokemon? I should give Pokemon a shot one day. Frantic items and fast racers too. Hey BG, Bob Ross, is that you? Oh, don't worry, soon I'm gonna have an even smoother sounding mic. Just wait. I needed better pencil. This one's kinda... the eraser's like a nub. Frantic items and fast racers, blam. You play Mario Kart with another streamer, so you practice a lot. Yeah, you're good. Somehow that eraser erases. You know, I really like drawing with mechanical pencils because the tip always stays sharp and they just erase really well if you're not super heavy with your marks. Like, obviously, it could be a little better. The camera doesn't pick up on a lot of stuff, too. Fortunately for me. Alright, let's do, like, a snowy mountain peak. Just a classic little, like, sound clippy line. I think it'd be cute to put maybe, like, a base of a city down here, too. Like, maybe this is a really spread out region, and these cities are kind of, like, spaced apart. Sword and Shield's really good intro. Sword and Shield, isn't that's the Switch game, isn't it? The new one. It looks pretty cute. I mean, yeah. I did watch a bit of Sword and Shield when it first came out. I'm just not invested in Pokemon because it came out when I was in middle school, like 8th grade, so I was becoming like a new metal goth kid at that time. So I was like too cool for Pokemon, you know? I was like, I'm into Korn, okay? And what was the other band that I really liked? Coal Chamber. Marilyn Manson was pretty big at the time. You know, that late 90s, early 2000s metal. So I was like, that was kind of my phase when I was a kid, was like those, like 7th, 8th, 9th grade, where I wasn't into video games as much. And then I kind of circled back around to video games when GameCube came out, which was in like 10th grade, I think, for me. Can't remember exactly. I remember going to a Dreamcast launch event in like the parking lot of a Toys R Us in my city and playing Soul Calibur and Crazy Taxi and Sonic. Or no, was it Soul Calibur? I think it was, did I say Soul Calibur? I think Pokemon. That's what yeah, it's kind of like a series you need to get hooked on as a kid to truly, it's like nostalgia. And I never got the Pokemon nostalgia when I was a kid because I was like, my interests were shifting during those years where Pokemon became big. Don't need online features. Or don't need someone to play with. Online features are pretty decent. Piplup. So my favorite, what did I say my favorite Pokemon was last time? Clefairy? I like fairy Pokemon. Clefairy's a cutie. Infernape. Also, the new one that I thought was the cutest was Litten. Litten's precious. Love Litten. I don't know anything about Litten except that they look cute. Gengar's pretty solid. Played since Red, Blue, and Yellow. Felt like you couldn't talk to others about it, so it kind of sucked. Chimchar. I don't know if I've seen Chimchar. Was he a starter? Let me look him up. Chimchar. Oh, yeah, okay, the monkey. Okay, you did mention he was a monkey. He's cute. Actually, he's really cute. He's a base form of Infernape. Yeah, that's cute. His little butt's on fire, or that might be his hand, but it looks like his butt in the picture. Cute. Alright, I think I'm just gonna do... I don't want to do too many cities, but I think it's the best thing to do. Let's just do like a slanted building. Kind of bring that one down. Charizard, Mewtwo, and Lucario. I mean, they are pretty classic. If, out of those three, I would pick probably Mewtwo. Psychic Pokemon seem pretty cool, and Ghost Pokemon. Mimikyu is pretty cute. I don't know if he's like a viable Pokemon or anything, but he's cute. Chimchar and Piplup hold a dear place. Articuno. Is it Articuno or Articuno? Articuno, probably. Hard C. Hard C would probably make more sense. Feels like I'm making a world map for a game or something. Trying to like feel it out. Played since Gen 1, but Gen 4 is fave. What gen are they on now? 7? 8? I'm surprised, you know, I mean, if I treated it more like Animal Crossing, I guess, where I just like collect the animals and build cute teams, then I'd probably enjoy it. I just get kind of like overwhelmed by grindiness in games and like min-maxing numbers and stuff. That's why Animal Crossing kind of fulfills that without having to do that kind of thing, you know? It also gives me the bonus of like shaping the whole environment. This needs to be more angled. That's what you do, just play to collect them. You just finished the Pokédex? Getting into TCG Pokemon was fun. More of a Yu-Gi-Oh guy. I know absolutely nothing about Yu-Gi-Oh. Played decently competitive until COVID hit. Oh, I know Gator's... Yeah, Gator's Minecraft thing is coming along really... It's really interesting. It's really cool. It's such dedication and patience. Welcome back, Jay Cena. All 896 Pokemon. Damn. That's a lot of pokes. That's a lot of pokies. Maybe I should make like a little, like kind of wavy. I don't know, I'm just trying to make this feel more organic, kind of flowy. Not so basic. Like maybe this area over here is kind of, since obviously this bay is massive. I mean, if this is like a whole Manhattan-esque city, then there's some serious stuff I could do up in here. Kind of thinking this is like a smaller bay over here. As some more organic lines. Oh, this eraser sucks. Oh my god, it's so terrible. I gotta find my, like, I have one of those little eraser pens that's just like a little eraser nib that you can extend and retract. This one's like, there's nothing there. You lie. You lie. Don't believe Ask the Wife. I'm gonna ask Kirsty next time I see Kirsty. Ooh, did my thing just glitch? Had a little bit of a glitch there. Playing Orchest. What did you do to get all event Pokemons? I'm sure it was quite a task. Alright, this little area, it's gonna be a bunch of small little bits, kind of like a marshland, tributary kind of things. How come your husband never joins your streams? Is he shy? He's in bed. He goes to bed usually at like 9:30, 10. Sometimes as late as 11, but he's usually in bed by the time I start. And I kind of, you know, he's not like into video games and online stuff the same way I am, so we've got a bit of a differing set of interests. Like, they align in some ways, but they also differ in a few ways, so, you know, I let him do what he wants, he lets me do what I want, that kind of thing, you know? No pressure. And he's not really shy. We are, like, I worked in retail a bunch, and he's a hairstylist, so he gets a lot of, like, socialization out at work. Oh, enjoy the lurk. He gets a lot of socialization in at work, so when we're home, we're just more quiet, you know? I mean, we still have conversations and talk and stuff, but, like, we're just not, we're not the chattiest, you know? Hey, Alex, welcome back. Got the core cards for it. I just haven't gotten around to buying them. Main decks were indie. Oh my gosh. I have no idea what that means. In card games, kind of overwhelmed me, to be honest. If I'm being honest. Alright, we're just gonna do like a forest. This is gonna be like a little patch of forest over here, I guess. This kind of just feels like I'm mapping. Your friend in Georgia plays them. Can do like a little village here. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of this just being a map. Like an RPG-esque map. Maybe I just keep it very representational. Let's do like a little beach village over here. All your local shops shut down because of COVID. That sucks. Sucks to see places like that not make it in the face of all this crazy shit. Alright, we're gonna do a village up in the mountains over here. And that's just gonna have like a little windy road that gets up to it. One more blue coin. Nice. Miss going to the shops. Yeah, I miss lots of those little outings, those daily little respites from just the monotony of everyday life. Things can get tiresome, you know? Alright, this is becoming more than just a sketch, but this is good. So it's like a 20-minute painting stream and a 3-hour drawing stream. I hope that's okay, Haley. I'm into the drawing right now. Want to get back into card games. I mean, nothing's a useless hobby if you derive joy from it. Alright, I gotta make this like basic kind of web, so let's make like a big city kind of thing here. Gonna have to have some kind of landscape element there. Do something really big here. Something's gonna kind of be big right there. Gotta get some composition in here. Make like a web of roads. I'll do another little thing here. Something's gotta go right there. Do something off the edge here. Tiny little thing there. Okay. It's also expensive. Yeah, collectibles, collecting anything becomes super duper expensive. Good night, Haley. Thank you for encouraging me to make art tonight. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed your time hanging out, and I hope you get some good rest. Go with the flow and get that sleep. Always the best option. Do it. You got this. Got plenty of cards now. I want to actually play games, not online tourneys. It's just something about the tactile thing of having a physical artifact that's like more fulfilling than digital. Like I kind of don't mind digital with something like music, because like the convenience of access is like important to me with music. But like physical cards, there's something much more like tangibly rewarding, you know? I mean, obviously you get to have like a physical collection. And kind of like with movies too. I feel like movies, I'm kind of on the fence. Like sometimes I like having a digital library and sometimes I'm like, wish I still bought physical movies because I'm essentially just buying streaming rights, which is kind of sucky. Yeah, and games. You're at your local shop when it first opened. The guy got along well. On occasions, he'd help you get expensive cards. Oh, that is nice. Sold me a full prank kids deck that would have cost me 100 at the time for 45. Nice. Let's see. I think like a big lake is gonna do well. Maybe we'll do a big lake kind of over here. And maybe that lake has like a little river that connects to the bay. Or a big river. I don't know. We're part of a team. Always shared cards and decks. Always bought cases together. That's cool. Yeah, like a community type aspect. I guess that would be like a good, you know, finding a collector community. Alright, that means something's gonna have to actually be right here. It's gonna come across the... And we'll have to put something here. I'm just kind of making like a web right now of things, like circles, that I guess I'll make into actual things at some point. I mean, this is basically how regions are laid out, right? I don't know. I don't know. This music's feeling a little loud. Oh, don't want to turn it up. Oh, you got too competitive. Yeah, that can happen. I had a friend in high school. I wasn't like a competitive Smash player, but our skill levels just stopped matching up, so he just stopped really enjoying playing with me, which is fair. You know, I've done sketches like this before with this kind of like webbed network thing. I forget what it's called. There's like an actual term for it, but and I never thought to apply it to like a landscape in like an actual kind of way. I mean, basically all of these would just be cities or towns. There wouldn't be much to it. Sorry, I'm like deep in the zone. I'm not really paying attention to chat, but y'all seem to be doing your own thing over there. Which is great. Phone's dying. Gotta put the little one to bed. Take it easy. Thanks, Death Curse. Tell Kirsty I said hello. And get some sleep. Sleep. Alright. I think this is a good start. Alright, I gotta define the edges of this water line a bit better. It's getting a little muddled. This painting looks scenic. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of a departure, I feel like. It's gonna be, like, I'm not gonna get into super granular details. I think I'm gonna keep it pretty loose as far as, like, making these cityscapes, and I think the hardest part's gonna be making these, like, paths or roads that connect each little region. Reminds you of Breath of the Wild. Hey, that sounds like a good thing. Like, maybe I'm adding too many of these little things all around, but I can always remove some here and there, you know? Who knows? I might look at this tomorrow and be like, I don't know. Always a possibility with me. Like maybe I should be a little more grandiose with like this city on the island. Make it like super tall. As it would be like the hub. You know? And then the rest of this stuff would just be like smaller things. I love this game's soundtrack so much. I could listen to it all the time. It's one of the rare video game soundtracks that I like. Can actually dig on. Oh, I should do some clouds in the sky. Make it like kind of a haze. It's kind of enveloping the moons a little bit. Let's make it... You got some Aurora Borealis last night in the Animal Crossing. Got some good picks. Nice. I got it. I think I got it one night on stream, but I don't know. I think I might have snapped a pic or two. It is really pretty. It's probably one of the prettiest things in the game. Honestly. Let's make that go off the edge. Make some mist go over the mountain. Ooh, this would be kind of pretty if it was like a fog going onto the land. Oh my god, I'm like deep in a zone right now. Like I haven't sketched in forever. And it shows, because I'm like way into it. Alright, that looks like some good, weird clouds. Feels kind of like Mario background inspired cloud or something. And then I kind of just want to have like one little one kind of dangling up here. Two little ones, three little ones. Wind Waker is such an interesting title because it feels more refined in terms of controls for only having small islands. The world feels both limited and large. It's hard to explain, but yeah. I don't know how to properly explain it, but it definitely feels bigger than Ocarina, but I don't know if it actually is. Alright, so then the night sky is just going to be filled with stars. Just going to kind of sprinkle some dots. Little baby stars in here. Tetra's so badass, you like her no-nonsense attitude. Zelda. Yeah. Zelda, if only she could be more like Tetra. Alright, so there'd be kind of a reflection on the water of the moon. Kind of like slight reflective quality. This one would be about here. Yeah, I think Tetra, after playing Wind Waker again, I think Tetra's my favorite iteration of Zelda, like, pretty handily, pretty easily. It's kind of hard to doubt. She has the most characterization of, like, any other Zelda game. Other than Breath of the Wild. And Breath of the Wild, I don't know. I'm just not as sold on Breath of the Wild Zelda as much. It feels like the only game, aside from Breath of the Wild, they really truly tried to characterize her, honestly. Alright, I actually really like this. I don't know if I should do all the cities and extra stuff, or if I should just really streamline it, clean it up, and just make it about like the organic shapes of the earth and the sky. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like the cities and roads and all that shit might just muck it up. You know? I like the idea of like a city on an island like that in a bay. You think I should keep it natural? I think the only city that I actually like is like this one up here. I don't know if I like it on the water now. Kind of thinking maybe I don't want islands in the water at all. That might be a nice like resting point for the eye if I just take it out. You think I should add some cityscape? Let me define these cloud lines a little more and think on it. Yeah, maybe I just shouldn't do so many. Maybe I should just do a handful of them. But not like as many as I'm thinking in my head. Sounds like it's doubling. Maybe it's just because I only have one headphone in. Probably that. I'm gonna see how it sounds with two headphones. Wow, it sounds so much different with one headphone. Kind of crazy. It's very, like, discordant. Can't find the last blue coin. Are you surprised? Are you surprised about that? I mean, I wish I could be of help to you, but I don't think there's literally anyone that can help someone find the blue coins in Sunshine except for an online guide. Period. That was definitely something I was never brave enough to attempt. My patience is not that good. Okay. It looks way more busy now. I feel like I should do some coloration to figure some things out in the sketch. That's not gonna stay. Nope. I'm gonna treat this like watercolor even though it's ink. Similar principles. I just gotta I feel like I need to color block it a little bit. Oh, define some stuff, you know? I usually don't. I've never shown the actual, starting process of a painting on stream before. It's always been like, oh, okay, I got it sketched on. I've got it, the base down. I never usually do this on the stream. It's definitely my first time. Do you always have an interest in art since you were a kid? Oh shit, my brush tip just fell off the brush into the ink. Love that. Yeah, I did always have an interest in art as a kid. Oh my god, I am not getting that out of there. Where the fuck? There it is. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'll be right back. It's about to get messy as hell. Yeah, so I used to draw a lot of maps, played a lot of Link to the Past. So one of my favorite things to do as a kid was to draw, what I envisioned a Link to the Past sequel map to look like. It was great. Loved it. Anyway, I'll be right back. Gotta fix this. Crisis moment. Hey, I'm back. Sorry. Hey, Kid Knives, you're laying down. Hope you get some good rest. Mwah. You can't see me, but good night. Sleep tight. Where did Pink go? Okay, so my brush, the little metal tip on the tip of the brush, fell off into the ink. So I had to like fish it out and then dry it and super glue it back in. So we're not going to use that brush for the rest of the night. Let that super glue cure. We're just doing like sketching watercolor basically with the ink. So, you know, instead of doing it straight out of this, which dries it out, I should not be an idiot. And I should just put it in the thing. Put it in the palette like a normal person. And just use that. Okay. Alright, we're using basically the same brush. The quality on this brush is a little lesser than the other brush in terms of the feel of it and the bristle, but it's fine. So basically I just want to do some colorations here to get a feel for how I'm gonna, you know, color the whole thing in. I think it might bleed through the page a little. Alright, we got a little bit of moon there. We'll leave that open for whatever color I make the moon. Maybe that moon will be red. The small moon can be red. And the bigger moon can be like a... I'm thinking maybe a pop of yellow, but I'm trying to really limit my color palette. I don't want to go too, because you know it's like, oh, I'll add a little bit of yellow here, I'll add a little bit of green here, and then before I know it, like every color is on there, and I'm like, well, damn. The whole point was to limit myself. Oh my god, it's already 1:22. Damn, maybe I should just do this water and head to bed. I know it's kind of got a shiny quality on the camera because this is iridescent blue. I don't have like a normal blue ink. And I can't use acrylic paint because it's too thick. Ooh, so shiny. Wow. It's like glowing. Hey, Magma, yeah. I decided it's time to take my face off of there and just put like something pretty and artsy. Something that's not like, I don't know, I just didn't want my face all over it, you know? Get enough of my face up in here. Alright, so that's basically done. I'm not gonna worry about making all these little islands perfect. I mean, I guess like face is good for branding, but I don't really care. Maybe I'll get more into art, you know? I can't do Animal Crossing forever. And it's not like every video game grabs my attention, so I feel like art is probably going to end up being a good standby further down the road, you know? Low pressure. Plus it'll keep me if like I'm not feeling video games, because I'm the kind of person that I do go through like phases. So right now, I mean, since Animal Crossing's been out, I've been in like strong in a video game phase, but I do kind of go through art phases where I'm just like not as into the games and just want to like draw or whatever, you know, draw, paint. You moved your face from all aspects of everything. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't mind showing my face like when I'm on here doing my thing, but I don't feel like I need my profile picture to necessarily be my face. It can be my art. I think my art speaks for me to some degree. Alright, got that little area done. Let's do the sky in kind of a purple dark blue. Hesitate to use black because it's just gonna swallow everything up whole. So we'll do this indigo. Probably won't be on too much longer, maybe 30 more minutes. We'll see. Probably just gonna do like the sky. And kind of see how, like what the cloud shapes and the ground looks like in white. I like using a lot of white in my paintings. I don't know. Definitely a thing for me. Alright, this doesn't feel dark enough though. This feels pretty light. I mean, I have a smidge of black. Some good old Higgins Eternal. Just don't have a dropper for this. I can leave it open though. Okay. Oh my god, I don't know how far I have to dip down into it. Yep, see the black just takes it over. Like the song, this is Chrono Cross. Switched over to Chrono Cross at some point. I think around the time my brush tip fell into the ink well. It's called Dancing the Tokaj from Chrono Cross. Ooh. Oh, sorry. Oh my god. Tapping the mic. Oh my god, this black ink is like way more opaque than all these colored inks to a pretty big degree. You've heard of Trigger a lot more than Cross. I love both. I kind of have a special place in my heart for Trigger because it's the first one. I played it when I was much younger. But Cross was kind of a formative game for me in my teens. It was like the whole reason I bought a PlayStation 1 from a friend was to have Chrono Cross. Because it was a PlayStation exclusive. There's no way I couldn't have it. Alright, I think this is going to be a good painting. I'm getting a good feeling. It feels very video game art, but like in a good way. Honestly, that is like one of my biggest inspirations is like video games, so I should just roll with it and embrace it, you know? I don't know why I'm getting so into the detailing of this. Oop. This sketch, but this is what happens to me. When I hone in on something, I don't need Adderall, I don't need nothing. It just flows. I can sit for hours, undistracted, and just go. Like I hit a stride, and things just start to make sense, you know? It's like your take on Hylia. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, a little more modernized. It's definitely like, maybe it's like a Final Fantasy map or something, you know? there's gonna be cities and stuff. It's not quite, you know, skyscrapers and medieval aren't necessarily a mix that works well. But it just feels like an overworld map. So I'm just gonna roll with that vibe. See how it progresses. See if I want it to be more natural, more modern. I think this is just mostly going to be defined by these flowy organic lines, like the outlines of the bay and the clouds and stuff here. Kind of feels where the direction that it's most heading is emphasis on that stuff. Alright, I'm not going to do as much black outlining up here because it's like further up in the sky, so it can be a little brighter. Kind of want to do some lighter blue up here actually. Blend it in with the indigo. Maybe I should try to keep the painting in this one a little more loose and not so rigid, and you know, I'm kind of enjoying this just free-flowing blending and whatnot. But this is like underpainting, you know? Underpainting's different. All right. Oh my god, I'm so in the zone. Sorry, I'm not talkative at all. My god, it's so unlike me, but I'm just like laser focused. Sometimes art streams, I guess, aren't the most conducive to chatting. Okay. There was a post from the, not from the official Animal Crossing Twitter, but from a fan account that said January update soon. Yeah, I don't think we're getting a January update. I guess that's just pushed back. I'm gonna guess it's not happening in January. Alright, I still got a lot of sky to do. Yeah, I was really thinking like there would be an Animal Crossing and an Among Us update in January. January's been kind of a letdown so far in terms of games. Not much has happened. Not like a damn thing. For any of the games I give a shit about, at least. After last night, I think I might cut back on the Among Us a little bit. Well, I mean, once a week is not even that much, but people just get too serious. Oh, this took more ink than I thought. Yeah, people just get too personal. Defensive, personal. It's like I'm getting DMs about people outside the game about their behavior in the game, and I'm like, well, it's in the game, so try not to take it personal. And then it just, I don't know. I'm honestly like a very I'm a very conflict averse person, so like my strategy is essentially like avoid until like there's no other option. Just not, I guess it's not super healthy, but I'm just not someone who does well with it. I mean, obviously I dealt with it in retail, and I that did help me kind of learn how to navigate that a little bit better, but navigating a retail like complaint versus like someone feeling like they're getting harassed is just different. But, you know, streaming it's kind of a trial and error process. You know? Things are never going to go off perfectly without a hitch. So there's going to be issues along the way. And I'm learning, I guess, you know? I can say that much. It's definitely learning. Retail's mostly one and done. When it gets personal, it's something. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. I don't know. I mean, I even went back. Oh, I deleted the VOD like right away. But I went back and watched one of the VODs from the party. And it just didn't seem like it was that serious. Like, part of it, I think, was me taking things too seriously. So, you know, I take responsibility for, like, maybe escalating it when it probably wasn't a big deal. But, yeah. Like I said, I'm learning. I'm learning. And sometimes you make mistakes along the way. You found the coin? Hitbox was small. You already sprayed the torch before, but oh, it had to be exact. So it was hidden, you had to spray a torch. One of those torches on the beach. Oh, this is another really pretty song, I swear. Chrono Cross is loaded with amazing music. Oh, it was in the casino. Purple seems to mix with the black better. Interesting. Seems to blend into it easier. The blue's kind of drying quicker. Alright, do a little black around this cloud. And then we can fill in a really big area, get it done really fast. Yay, fast. Outlining is... I've just done so much outlining on everything all of the time. Feels good to just fill with color and move on. Alright, let's do some light blue up along the top. Blend it in. Alright, not too much more now. Getting close to the end of the night. Do some purple. Blue around the moon. And I'm gonna have to look for somebody to raid up in here. Hey, Scooter, I am a lefty. Oh my god, honestly, waking up and not knowing what's happening with old DT is a blessing. A blessing I will relish. I am a lefty, though. Indeed. Lefty. Me and my brother are like the only two left-handed people in like almost my whole extended family. Dad and mom's side. right, just this last little corner. I don't need as much black up here. Basically just a little bit in these crevices. Right here and down in here. Layer in a little bit. Yeah, it is weird. My brother's not artistic at all, which makes it even weirder. He is like the least artistic person I know, but yet we both ended up left-handed. Out of, God, dozens of people in my extended family. Is lefty a genetic thing? Honestly, I do not know. I do not know the answer to that. I know that there are lots of people like in the past that were born left-handed that they like behaviorally force the trait out of, you know, forcing them to use their right hand for basically everything in their life. So like left-handed people being left-handed is kind of weirdly like a relatively new phenomenon. Strangely enough. I mean, I'm sure like some people in the past, you know, were still left-handed. Alright. Researchers estimate handedness is about 25 genetic. 25%. Excuse me, oh my god. 25% genetic. Meaning the other 75% is determined by a person's environment. Likely that any given genetic marker plays only a small role in a person's overall chances of being right or left-handed. Alright, so this is what I did tonight. I did this, which is like the base of the painting, and then I did this nice handy sketch, which I washed with acrylic inks. Pearlescent acrylic inks, which is why it's so shiny. It's dry. It's just really shiny. Actually didn't bleed through too much. So yeah, I think I have a pretty good guideline for the painting here. So it's going to turn into this kind of far zoomed out landscape. Hey Clive, I was just about to wrap up. I was just sketching out. I did this really basic painting. Just, you know, a little bit of a wash of color. Just having fun. Yeah. Yep, 2 a.m. I'm trying to end at a decent hour. For me, 2 a.m. is a pretty decent hour. I can chat for a little bit, but I gotta find someone to raid anyway. It'll take me a few minutes. But yeah. Yeah, I'm a little quicker with drawing. You know? I mean, this was like partial drawing, partial like water. It's not really watercolor. I mean, it's ink, but yeah, much quicker than I am with a paintbrush on a different medium, for sure. Got some reflections in the water there. Try to get on earlier next time. I will try and paint more frequently. I'm kind of excited about this. Medium like ghosts. Ooh. Kind of excited. I haven't started a new piece in a long time, like at least 2 years, because I've been trying to finish old things I have just sitting around, and I work so slowly that it just moves at like a glacial pace, you know? But I think I might have the ability to do this one a bit faster. Kind of feel like doing something new might help me not treat it so preciously, you know? I should leave all these colors out. You know what I need to do? I'll do all that when I'm off the camera. But yeah, so I've got this like zoomed out landscape where we got like a bay here. We got a night sky with some kind of hazy clouds, with some mountains flanking the bay. We got a little like city, so it's really zoomed out. There's like a city on this little island and a city up here. And I have a whole bunch of these like little network things that I guess, I don't know if I'm gonna keep all that. I might keep it very kind of loose and organic and not do all this like structured cities and things down in here, but yeah, I don't know yet. The music was from Chrono Trigger. It just switched to Final Fantasy VI, or it was from Chrono Trigger, then it was, I think it was just on Chrono Cross, and now this is the first Final Fantasy VI song. I picked a JRPG musical nostalgia playlist from YouTube. So just switched to 6. It's about 2.5 hours into a 3-hour mix. It's called JRPG Musical Nostalgia Volume 1, YouTube user The Lore of the Things, excuse me. It's been pretty good, actually. Did like Legend of Dragoon, Chrono Cross, Chrono Trigger. I think it did some Secret of Mana. Final Fantasy Tactics. Had some good stuff. Oh, I see a little spot that I missed in the sky. Teeny tiny little baby spot. So tiny. Not a surprise that I missed it. Not even a surprise. Alright. Any other spots? I think we're good. Anyway, this is just the sketch. I spent, what, 3 hours? Well, 2 hours on the sketch and the coloring. I want to keep it very, like, I'm limiting my palette, too, is another goal. I'm not going all out. I'm not going to go every color of the rainbow here. I'm going to keep it kind of subdued in terms of amount of colors, like blue, purple. I think I want like a red moon and like a grayish white moon. Or I guess this would be more like a pinkish gray, not truly red. And then I don't know what color like the earth is going to be down here. I don't know yet. I'm going to ponder on that for a few days and kind of take it in, see where it heads. But thanks for hanging out, y'all. I am going to head to bed. Let me see if there's someone around to raid. Oh, Jade's still playing Among Us. I'm going to send y'all over to Jade. Space Jade. Jade is still at it. Yo! Majestic Era, thank you for the host. I am about to head to bed. But today was a productive art stream. Kind of impressed myself a little bit. Let's see. Random Boring Person and Death Curse, thank y'all for the follows. And thank you Alex, Clive, Scooter, BG, Death Curse, Jacina, Haley, for hanging out, chatting. I had a blast. It was interesting to read about like cards in Pokemon. And Bubble Kitty. I know Bubble Kitty was lurking a little bit earlier as well. But yeah, we're going to go over to Angelic Jade 14. You'll tell Redino that your art was extremely pleasing for the eyeballs. Ooh. Yeah, I did a pretty good sketch. I'm happy with the sketch. I'm really kind of surprised myself a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, it's bedtime. You love the colors. I do too. The only other color I had in mind was like a red and maybe kind of a pink, you know? But I don't know what I'm going to do to the earth. All this down here? I don't know. I don't know yet. I guess I'll just let it kind of evolve. Pink? I mean, yeah. I gotta have pink in there somewhere. Pink is like my signature color. Alright. Thanks for hanging out. Angelic Jade 14. She's playing Among Us. I guess if they only have 9, I might hop in for a few games. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like I need a little bit of an Among Us palette cleanser after last night. So maybe. But thanks, y'all. Mwah. 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 I really thank you again, Haley, as well, for claiming this art stream, because this was just totally winged. And honestly, this is like, I just feel good. I just feel good about it. So, thank y'all so much. Sleep tight, sweet dreams. Get some heart emotes ready if you participate in the raid. Less than 3's virtual hugs any sub heart emote you may have. If you got a raid and run, totally fine too. They're a feisty group of Among Us players that I adore. And you might see me hop in for like a couple games. We'll see. Take care, y'all.